Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's going to throw again on second down. Catch made over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Get like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Returning it. Escapes the defender. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, Or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Achane again. He's right forward, halted after a couple of yards. Dropped on that play by none other than Tonka Hemingway.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're right here.
Third down run from Achane. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. This is complete to Waller. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
49-yard line.
Get set. Run.
It's Achane on the inside give. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, come
Tagovailoa on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Offensive.
Go ahead.
Achane running right. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Okay.
Tua looking to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Brings it in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down.
All right, come on.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun here. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. This is taken at the 44. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins send a running back, De'Von Achane, getting back to work. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. The The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Headed out right. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Achane. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Another for Achane. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 16-point ball game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out to... He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. complete to Bowers outright. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. All right, fellas, listen up. Ready, TV.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready.
They run the counter to Achane. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Wilson out of the pistol. Buying some time right. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Part of the reason this offense has been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, well, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the... That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And they only get a couple when they needed, well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Looking now from the gun. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. Air it out on third. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Dolphins center running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
And stick with Achane. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Wilson now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
25-yard line.
Second down carry for Achane. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
It'll be third down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go.
They'll throw, third and long. This finds its target, that's Hill. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. De'Von Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not with the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 30, Raiders 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the screen, this is Harris. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 26.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? Viking 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. So So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Wilson escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He calls his own number again, and he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Shut up! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. And it was caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found. An open man.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? Sit down.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
And an 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on Carolina. And this is Rico Dowdle. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is Drake May. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots up by a touchdown, 21-14 the halftime score. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Bill. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Out!
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get set! Out!
Achane again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. It's Achane on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready?
Right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Raiders 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Johnson now on the return. Shoots away from one. Johnson gets hit and he loses the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Set up Cougar 19.
Slot receivers headed left. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They motion Tucker over left. Throwing now on 1st down. It is caught left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing it again here. It's his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Jump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Harris on 2nd down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the gun on 3rd down. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Rasul Douglas picks it off. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
The Dolphins center running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Line between safety. And linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Wilson to the air. Dulcich hauls it in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami. We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go, go!
Achane, a first down carry. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Achane again on second. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. A give to right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 47, Raiders 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. They'll start with a give to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Raiders.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Takes the second down snap. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Jack Jones making that tackle. About set. This is 3rd and 5. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Raiders football, but really just count down the moments at this point. All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw it here on first. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll start the drive with Achane. There he goes on the right side. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins are running him out of the building. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Hey, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating on run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Najee Harris. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's going to throw it again. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut into the lead by another point. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now Achane. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
And stick with Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
So first down from the 41. Here's a handoff for Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd down run from Achane. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Achane gets it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Wilson out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Ready.
2nd down carry for Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready, set.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
All right. Ready, team. Out.
Gordon. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
A gain of 1 yard.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, get set.
Here's two on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.